whatever you do in watching this video, make sure you go clear to the end of the video. Now you can fast forward in there if you want to get to some parts you don't like. Go to the end of the video, because I ended the video, but I did such a great job on something else. It is really, really cold here in Oklahoma right now. I mean, it's way down there. It's 19 or 20 degrees. Chill temperature is about 4 or 5. And we're going to have about 7 more days, clear all the way up, till, well, quite a while. There's ice on the lake in that deal right there. I'll take a look at that as we come back. Ice in those pockets. That ice is going to continue to go out. It's just really, really cold. It's the coldest ever in the history of Oklahoma, the coldest ever. And we're concerned about our deer. Not just the Lucy and the twins and triplets. We're concerned about all the deer, especially all the deer that hang around the house, which is got up to about 15 or 20. We're not the Brownville Deer Pantry by any stretch of the imagination, but we are a deer pantry for about over 20 deer, counting Lucy's herd. And but Sherry had an idea. She thought we've sold all of our hay. We got somebody coming for the last 5 bales that we had saved back for them. And we're getting calls every day about hay. The hay's gone. People are really needing a lot of hay for their cattle right now. But we got some old bales up here, a couple of years old, that we've left out in the field lined up, and we've put a couple of them. We're going to put them down. Now, we put a couple of them down for some deer, and we're going to just, not the deer around the house, but some other deer. And we're going to get a bale with the tractor. We're going to load them in the back of a trailer and haul them down there, but we decided that the tractor's got heat in it. and so we're going to just go ahead and haul them down with the tractor and put them in the 2 gullies on both sides of the house. One on the west side, one on the east side, and we're going to go down there and roll them down to those gullies and break them up and put them down in there where the deer will have, at least if they get down in those little pockets and lay down, they'll have some they'll have something to, down there out of the wind, and have something, hay that'll keep them a little bit, kind of form a little manger for them, and be a little bit better. So it's just a historic. It never has ever, and I think like 7 days below freezing or below 30 degrees in a row is the most ever in the history of Oklahoma. And this is going to be like 10, 11, 12 days of that. So it's really bad. And I'm meeting Apache here at the at the gate. He's got the Jurassic Park gate open, and we're going to go up and get some hay right up there. And we're gonna stay in the vehicles as much as we possibly can, but I'm going to go up. That's what they make 4-wheel drive for. Hit the 4-wheel drive, Jimmy, and the 4-wheel drive. Hit the 4-wheel drive, Jimmy, and the 4-wheel drive will kick in, and you pull right out of here. Not a problem. Let's put her back in 2-wheel drive. We used to have to get out and turn the hubs. I remember that. And you'd always be stuck in the mud. You'd always be stuck in the mud when you needed 4-wheel drive. So you'd have to get out, sometimes mud up to your knees or up to your thighs, and wade in that mud and get all dirty, and it's usually cold when that happened, and turn your hubs. Y'all remember that? A lot of you young guys don't even know about anything like that, but I bet Martin Allison can remember it. He remembers all that stuff we did. But now it's so nice just to reach down and hit a button, and you electronically change to 4-wheel drive. And you see, these aren't really bad bales of hay here, and the deer will eat some of this hay. They surely will. They'll eat some of this hay. And let's see what he's going to get here. He ought to get get that old bale there. He ought to get a better bale. I don't know if we're going to get down there with that bale. That's not going to work. I'm going to tell Apache to get a new bale, Apache. He's moving it out of the way. Oh, he's just getting that out. Oh, he's getting that out. Oh, yeah, he's just moving that out of the way. He's moving that out. He's moving that out of the way so he can get to a good bale. Yeah, because he's got to stick those. He's got to stick the end of it. Jimmy, it'd be good if he'd get his truck out of the way. That's what Apache's thinking. Get out of the way, Jimmy, so I can get that bale. He may be going to stick it in the side. Usually we stick them in the end. I'll get back out of the way so he can move around and do it correctly. And those tractors are obviously worth their weight in gold in places like this. I love tractors. I want a tractor sponsor so bad. I've talked to a few of them, and I know John Deere's really the only one I've talked to. John Deere turned me down. And I own, one of my tractors is a John Deere. It's an old 50 horse. I bought that New Holland right there. That's a 70 horse. That was Chris's tractor for a long time before I bought her own tractor. She loves that tractor right there. It's a 70 horse. It's not real big, and so she's not intimidated in there. And she really enjoyed driving that tractor right there. The bigger tractor, the 100 horsepower tractor, a 95, she didn't like that one too much because it just had wheels were way big on it, and it was just like it is intimidating. It sits up really high. You got to be really careful. He's grading the road at the same time. He's grading the road at the same time that he's hauling the hay. Now that's Apache right there. That's cool. He's grading the road with my Canyon grader. Those are the best graders in the world, man. They keep our roads so good. Incredible. Apache, you're multitasking, my friend. Multitasking. Now, this hill here is pretty steep if you're walking up it when I go walk and run. But this next one that we're getting, hit this little flat area and then go down, it's kind of hairy when you got a bale of hay on or you got a load of dirt in the bucket. Now, this next one is a totally different deal. Now this little hill is a hill right here. Yeah, this is a mountain. It's coming down pretty steep. And it's no big deal. When you walk, I walk to the front gate. It's 1.1 mile and walk back. So I walk 2.25 miles to walk to the front gate and back to the house. And then I'll walk around until I get three total miles in. But going up this hill is a chore. I try to ride a bicycle up this hill. I can't get it. I have to push my bicycle up the hill. And then when I come down the hill, it's going fast. But let me tell you, you're coming down that hill with that big heavy hay bale, or you are got a big bucket full of dirt on there, you're coming down this hill, oh mercy. You got to drop it down to a really low gear to come down. But it's still a little hairy. And you just do it nice and slow. That's one thing about tractors. We all get a little bit too fast with everything, but tractors are made to operate at relatively slow, safe speeds. I'm not really a big-time farmer. I'm still a little afraid of a lot of farm equipment, which is probably pretty good. You see a lot of farmers with one arm or one hand, and the reason is they get a little too careless at times because they've done it ever since they could walk. And I never drove a tractor until later in life, so I'm pretty cautious with them. Well, as cautious as a guy like me can be. Well, here's another little pocket. You can see the exact same thing starting to happen. It's going to freeze from this end of this pocket out away from the bank, and all of that ice will join together, and that entire bay is going to have ice on it. Not ice that you can walk out on or anything, but that entire bay is going to have ice on it. We don't know really exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to come down through here and dump that out. What you doing, baby? Huh? What are you doing, baby? That's my girl. You better get out of the way. There's a tractor coming. We're going to dump this here, and we're going to undo it and roll it and kind of try to put it in this little bottom right here. The deer love to lay in this bottom. You know, they really lay in that bottom down there more. I don't know. We might be better off going further down. I'm not sure. And we might be better off. Yeah, they like to lay right in this area in here. I don't think I'm going to lay it in that ditch. I think if we get it right in here, and we'll roll it out and try to get it right down in here. You okay? He's watching those tree limbs over his head. Lucy's not afraid of tractors or nothing. In fact, she said, that's a moving vehicle. I need to run out in front of it. I worry about her getting run over by a car in the driveway about as much as anything, because that's just deer. That's just what they do. They just have no conception. She sometimes gets between me and my boat. I get ready to pull out of the building. I always put it in reverse before I move it. Look and see if she's between me and my boat. And she is a lot of the time. I'm going to try to turn it a little bit, I believe, so we can roll it. Because it's heavy. You know, we might just roll it. You know, that's good, right? Perfect, yeah. We'll cut her loose. I don't have my good knife. I do have a knife. Good enough, by golly. Lucy says, am I supposed to eat some of that, boss? This is for y'all to lay on. Yeah, this is a bed for y'all to lay on. I cut the strings already, Apache.
We should have cut it when there was up in the thing.
Yeah, we should have, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
You want me to cut this side too?
It's coming out.
I think we just spread her out right here.
You want to roll it through there?
No, I don't think I'll put it in that bottom. I think maybe right in through here, because they can come in here and lay. What do you think?
Whatever you say.
Whatever I say, huh? They'll eat this too. You know, we probably ought to sell those bales of hay, because we don't have very many of them left up there. Just 3 or 4. We probably just ought to use them ourselves.
That's good hay still.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this hay. It's an old bale, but the way people are really needing hay right now. Okay, think we can roll it?
Yeah.
We can go get a mule if we have to. We have 2 mules right here already. Now, roll it up that hill, Apache.
Lucy. Lucy, that'd be good. Apache's trying to fix you a warm place to lay. Thinks this is dinner that's been brought down to her instead of a place to sleep.
I don't know how people have fun that's not rednecks. What do you think, Lucy? He's pretty good with that tractor, I tell you. He's very good. If I say that, we'll break your mind.
Jimmy? See, thinks they brought her something to eat instead of something to sleep on. So she's trying it out. This is old hay, 2 years old, but I guess it must still taste okay.
Right. That ought to help. They like to lay down this bottom. That really ought to help. Well, you get an idea of what we're trying to do. We're going to go get another bale of hay. Do the exact same thing on the canyon or holler or gully or whatever you want to call it on the other side of the house. You're glad you get to sleep inside, aren't you, girl? Huh? You're getting more white around you. You're getting older all the time. But, yeah, my girl. My girl, yeah. But hopefully now they got a lot of places. Look at her. Hopefully now they got this. I need you to sew it, boss. I need for you to sew it, boss. I need for you to sew it. Sit. Yeah, baby. You do that all day, and she needs to do it all day. Just lose a little weight. But we got places for the deer now. We're gonna go get another bale of hay and try it again. We'll start up a little higher on that hill, get it down that bottom. They'll eat this. They'll lay down on it, I think. We'll see. And if there's any virgins around that want to have a baby, we have a manger. Okay. Here's what it is that I want you to make sure you go to the end of the video. You know, that wasn't the greatest Haybed manger that have ever been built in the world. But look what we did. Apache and I, this is our second try. The first one was just the first try. Rednecks learn how to do things. Sometimes it takes 5 tries, sometimes 10, sometimes 1,000, sometimes, but we'll always learn. We'll always learn. We'll always learn. And I want you to look at this hay bed manger that Apache and I built. This first one here, we undid the hay up there at the top. We undid it and let her rip. And it rolled all the way to the bottom just like it was supposed to. All the way down, just like we were trying to do over there. And it didn't work because we had the hay turned the wrong way. And so it didn't keep rolling. This one did. It rolled all the way down. We turned around down there. We pushed it all the way back up here to this second deal, to right here. And then we pushed it on over here and let this third one go down. And if you will look and see what we got. Look and see what we got here. I mean, we've got a beautiful thing down in here. A beautiful thing. Now, you know, it's in the teens. The temperature's in the teens. The wind is blowing right now pretty good. We've got a chill temperature about 0. But look, my hair's not blowing around. My coat's not blowing around. I built it down in the bottom where the deer don't have the wind chill factor on them. And they've got the hay to lay in. If I was a buck deer, they'd want to marry me. And I had to quit over there and leave earlier, so I wanted to go ahead and have a video of this too. But Chris didn't have gloves on. Her hands was freezing. Her nose was numb. Her lips was probably dumb as far as I know. And I didn't check that out to see if her lips was dumb or not. Hi, Lucy. Hi, baby. I got you a bed for tonight. She said, I'm sleeping on the porch. I'm putting you some more carpet out there. But, I didn't check and see if her lips was numb. But if they are, I guarantee you, I know how to thaw them out. Guys and girls, see you later. I love you. This is really the end. This is the end.